Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Mermail Master coming at you from the Team Time Riders Yugioh channel with another deck profile from Mr. Luigi 21 Plus. Today he's going to be showcasing to us his PSY-FRAME deck profile. Alright, so is there anything you want to say or should we get right into the profile?
Well, this is a deck that likes to piss people off and I love it for it. That's all I can say.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Alright guys, we're gonna start off with the monster lineup. And I would say pick this deck up because looking at the meta right now, like Monarchs is soon to be hit because they just won what's the Nationals? North America Worlds, and you know PK Fire is doing good, and so those decks are bound to get hit pretty soon. And people are not looking at PSY-FRAMES, but PSY-FRAMES I feel like it's gonna be the next top deck. All right guys, so you will start off with 3 drivers. He's your level 6. Most of the time, just you're gonna special summon him when you special summon your other PSY-FRAME monsters. So 3 Alpha, your searcher of the deck. So when your opponent normals and special summons a monster, you get to search a PSY-FRAME card from your deck to your hand. PSY-FRAME Gamma, the effect negator. So when your opponent activates in effect, you could just negate it. This includes graveyard effects and hand effects. You could just negate everything they do. 3 Beta, when your opponent trying to OTK you, they can't because of this guy. So the attacking monster, when your opponent declares a direct attack, you could special summon him with the driver, negate the attack, and the attacking monster is destroyed. And it also ends the battle phase. 3 Delta, the spell negator. In a meta that people are playing only 3 solemn cards and the rest are spells, this guy, he just likes to troll people, negate all of their spells. 2 of the trap negators. People play a lot of back row nowadays. So, you know, you just want to negate their traps, and people like to lock you out of, you know, they like to play Soul Drain, so you could just chain the trap negator to Soul Drain to destroy it. Just get rid of that. 3 Cards. So your normal, Tribute, draw 2. That's it. Alright guys, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go to the spells. 3 of the PSY-FRAMES field spells. You need to play it at 3. This is a must. You'll need to see this card. But like I said before, I like to have a backup plan. So 3 right now is the way to go. And you cannot play this deck without playing this at 3. And this is my backup plan. If my opponent Twin Twisters my field spell, this is my backup plan. 3 PSY-FRAME psychic field zones. So with these, I could synchro summon by using monsters in the banish zone. And most of the time, I would go for an Omega or a Zeta. So yeah, I just like to play them at 3 because these are my backup plan. Alright guys, 3 Duality. I actually bumped it. I was playing this at 1. But because of Upstart being hit, that was such a blow to PSY-FRAMES. So I just I bumped pot to 3. And so far, it's been pretty good. Alright, you guys might question me about this, but 3 MSTs. Most of the time, I just set this and, you know, let my opponent Twin Twister it. And then I'll just chain to, like, pop their scales. And reason why I play MST instead of Twin Twister, because I like to keep my cards in hand, you know, to negate all of their stuff. And this helps me get rid of Imperial Iron Wall, Soul Drain, anything people, you know, just wanna, you know, they just wanna lock me out with. The 1 Terraforming to search your field spell, and sadly guys, the 1 Upstart. I only play 6 traps in this build because that's all you need. Everything this deck is made for is to negate all of your opponent's plays. So you guys won't need a lot of traps, but I would recommend to play this 6. 3 side frame overlords. You know, to banish your opponent's monsters face down, they could never get that back. Unless if they're playing Necroface, you know. But that's the only way they could get them back. And when this card is in the field, you could banish it to add a side frame card from your deck to your hand. So most of the time, I usually just, if I have this face up on the field and the MST, I just have it set. So if my opponent twister it, I'll just chain the twin twister. I mean the MST, and you know, activate the side frame overlord's effect in the graveyard. And 3 Drowning Mirror Force, because this deck, you know, you don't need to have a monster on the field. Most of the time, you're just bouncing your opponents out of the field. So 3 Drowning, it's a must. And it hurts pendulums, because when your opponent pendulum summons and they want to attack for game and you flip a Drowning, all of that stuff go back to their deck, not their extra deck. So that makes me happy. Alright guys, moving to the extra deck. 2 Zeta. I might bump this up to 2. I mean to 3. So when you're most of the time, I like to make him when your opponent Xyz summons, so you could banish their Xyz monsters and get rid of all their Xyz materials. 2 Omegas to troll your opponent. Just keep messing with their hands, and you know, Cosmos, they don't like that too much. You know, I like to, you know, just mess with people. 2 Black Rose. Actually, my other friend, he plays side frames, but he doesn't play Black Rose. I think Black Rose is very essential in this deck because it would activate during your opponent's turn. So you will summon a Black Rose during your opponent's turn when they activate something and just blow up their field. You know, and with your back row, just being MSTs, overlords, and you probably just might lose a Drowning, but still though, playing 2 Black Rose is a must. 2 of the Lightstorm Synchros. To banish your opponent's stuff, just keep messing with them. Some decks, they can handle, you know, their stuff being banished, so that's why I play them. 2 Thought Rulers. You know, just, he's a beast stick and he helps you gain light points. Same thing with this girl right here. I just have her there to banish my side frame monsters that are in the graveyard, so my Psychic Field Song is life and gain light points. The 1 Archfiend. I'm gonna change this one for the other Archfiend, but right now so far it's getting the job done. Just get rid of my opponent's monsters, and he's a 3000 bit stick. You know, just keep attacking. And most of our opponents, you know, they're so happy now that they get to activate their effects because I have a monster. But that's okay. They're bound to get rid of it, and once they get rid of it, that's when all my other plays start. The 1 Stardust Spark Dragon. You know, they get effects. The 1 Psychic Blaster. You know, just to have them there, and the 1 Leo. Alright guys, that's it with my deck profile. 1 card I would recommend is Sighting In Santa Claus, just for those Quantum players, you know, because once they get that Megasaur out, and you know, this deck, it draws a lot too, so you know, just sight in the Santa Claus. Alright guys?
Alright, so thank you so much guys. Once again, that was Luigi21, the special deck profile of his PSY-FRAMES. If you like the content you see here, please remember to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Once again, this is the Mermail Master and Luigi21 from Team Time Riders, and we're out. Peace.